Hello you guys, this is Colatius and Latius, and for this video, more figures. Well, technically this is kind of the last figure, even though the other one, you know, no, not really. Alright, so, we have a store. I completely forgot about it when I remembered when Pit U was talking about how he has, I think they call it Tate's in Florida, you know. So when I saw that video and he was recording it, like, I had a heart attack just seeing that store. It's like, holy crap, it looks amazing, why don't we have something like that? And then I completely forgot a store called Starland exists, you know. Like, oh, it's been years since I stepped in that damn store. And I was desperate to go because, like I said, I couldn't go to Katsucon and I couldn't buy anything, or in this case my brother couldn't go, so I couldn't even give him money. So I was like, damn it, I was so desperate. And I was like, I told my dad, please take me to Starland to make up for the not going there. And he said, cool, no problem. So I went there and I literally spent the amount of money that I would have spent to go in the convention, so it worked out even better than I thought, you know. So it's like, the only thing is this Starland used to be closer to us, but they moved it, and it's like about half an hour away, not a long ass drive, but it's still tricky when there could be traffic. So I guess I'll start with the figure that I got, which was actually last week. So I did go twice because this is the first time I saw this figure here. It was when I went the first time in years. So it's like, it's a great place to go, except, like I said, it's a bit far, and the hours, you know, they're tricky because they close at 8, which is a tricky as fuck hour. Like, I wish it was like 9 instead of 8. And it's a big facility, like literally huge than what I remembered. So so this is like, it's like, I don't know, I was just looking and looking, like, out of all the figures, this is the first time when I saw it, I was like, OMG. No, this was not the one that I first saw. I actually saw Edna, and I saw the price, and it was $134. I was like, holy crap. But obviously, yeah, you get a lot of things with it. So then I was like, I was looking some more, and I saw Mikleo, which everyone shits on Tales of Zestiria so much. A lot of people hate it. Everyone thinks this is, I don't know what's worse, Zestria or Dawn of the New World, or that one. I love Zestria, just the battles is interesting, but Lord help me, yo, like the equipment, I don't know, like all that sparkly stuff, like, I don't fucking understand it one bit to this day. It's like I have old equipment on still, you know. But I love Zestria, I love the story. Oh, and what they did with Alicia, that was kind of bullshit, yo. And my favorite character is, lo and behold, Mikleo. It's Mikleo, Edna, and then Sorie, or it's Sorie and then Edna. Oh, this is a tough decision. Now, the funny thing about this figure is the price on it was quite different, and I don't understand. I mean, the Edna one, I don't know. I think because it had more things with it, the price difference is pretty damn big. I mean, $90 is 90123. It's about $50 difference. This price is much more manageable than $130. You know, as much as I wanted the Edna one, I settled with Mikleo because not only was he cheap, but he's fucking awesome. I don't know, I just seem to like him a lot. So the box is amazing. I like it. It's all sky. All sky looking. And here he is. He looks amazing. Here we got Teruzu Abu Zestiria Mikleo. And blue is my favorite color. And this one is made by Kotobukiya, and the sculptor's name was on there, which Is that normal to have the sculptor's name on there? I don't really see it that often. It's Hattori with 2 T's, not one, Tatsuya. Did I show you the bottom? No, I did not, because there's just nothing but Japanese on it. So, alright, now here's the deal. There was 2 of them, so it's not like I had to put it back and I was like fidgeting, is this going to be there? Not only that, but when I went last week, the people pretty much told me the figures don't sell a lot. Obviously, because there's so much money. So the chances of it being there was pretty damn high, you know, because they have a lot of stuff. I have a feeling people are mainly in there for video games than figures, because they have a lot of rare stuff, yo. Like, I saw the Hyper Dimension limited edition there with my own 2 eyes, and that thing is rare to find. So the reason why I brought up theirs too, because when I unboxed it, I am pretty sure I didn't do this on purpose or at all, but here he is. Oh my god, he looks so sexy figure. His yeah, he moves, which should probably not be happening. And the reason why I state that is because this piece here moves, which, while inspecting it, it looked like it was glued in there at once. Something tells me it's supposed to not move, because that was there, it wasn't out. It was there, but it gets removed. So I was like, what shall I do? Should we call them and exchange it for the other one, or keep it? So when I put the figure on, I decided to keep it because it really doesn't interfere with it unless you just happen to pick him up and or move him like that. Otherwise you will not know it's broken. So I was like, let me just keep it. It's really not a big deal at all. So something tells me that piece is broken. I don't think it's supposed to be like that, because if it's supposed to be like that, that is a very strange design. Other than that, I love everything about the figure. I love the stand. It kept it the brownish one, like I think the steelbook that came with it is brown. And everything else is amazing. I love it. Where shall I start? On his head. I love the head a lot. I also have the the Chibi-kyun kara that came with the limited collector's, Jesus Christ, the collector's edition. So it's like I got 2 Mikleos. The only problem is the staff on the mini one is hard as fuck to put on. It is hard. I literally thought about gluing it. That's how hard it is, because it doesn't want to stay. So the hair. I don't know what I think my favorite has to be that, because I don't really have a lot of figures that have something like that. Oh man, this is hard. I think I like everything, especially the gold, the base. Pretty much everything. Oh my god. This staff is huge, yo. I think it's like, you know. So, when I made this video, I was complaining how small it looks. It just looks tiny. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It looks almost the same size. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, you know. But this figure is an amazing job. I don't think I really, besides dust and maybe over there, like I find any mistakes. Everything just seems to be perfect, except of course I just need to dust it, that's all. So I like his face. The only thing is kind of hard to see though, you know. You have to go like that. So I don't know, I'm speechless. It's like, oh my god, do I love the Tales series, yo. And this is my first figure that I have. That I actually bought that was not Ludger or Mila, the one that came if you got the collector's edition. And I found out Oh, actually, there was a YouTube. Who was it? YouTuber called MP14 something that used to do YouTube, but he closed it down out of nowhere, which made me sad because his content was good. And I think was it him? He's the one that was like, it must be him. Who, I don't know if it was Yuri or I don't know. They were explaining how the Tails figures can become rare. And it definitely holds true because, like, I looked this up on Amazon, and to get Mikleo costs even much fucking more than what you would pay for Edna in the store, so it definitely holds true to becoming rare. So I got lucky and got him just 90. Actually, my dad is pretty good at bargaining, so to speak. So, you know, either get a yes or no. So he got it for $5 cheaper, so it was like $90 instead of more with the tax. So it's pretty cool. Edna and Alicia were actually priced what it would be. For some reason Mikleo wasn't, so I guess he is the rare bunch. And and Sorie too. For some reason I don't see a figure of Lila, which kind of surprised me. And Zavid, oh my god, he's so fucking hilarious. And perhaps Rose and Dessel, maybe more. I'm surprised that Lila doesn't have a figure, at least from what I was able to look at. So, yep, here's the sexiest Mikleo, looking cool. Missing Sorie because they're just awesome friends. Even those people are like shipping them together. In my opinion, I don't think that's the kind of relationship they have. They just are really good friends. But guess what? I love Yaoi, so yay! I can totally fantasize them all day. I'm doing it right now in my mind. Just yeah. So I love this thing a lot. It's an amazing figure. It's pretty damn cool. Just when I move it, I just have to be careful though, because of this thing. But like I said, I could obviously probably take it back, but I don't need to. No deal, no big deal. So yeah, definitely Sculptor did an amazing job painting this. I like it because it's not just one color. It's like white, light blue, dark blue, little dark blue, and we got the gold. And the pants look awesome. Everything just looks amazing. So it's like, I never thought in my wildest dreams I'd ever have a Tails figure like this. You know, it's just speechless for words. So at least Starline is the closest I can think of that comes close to what Pit U goes to. Tate's Comics, I think it's called. That's, I believe he said only in Florida. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I do have, oh god, I don't know what to start with. Yeah, I guess I'll continue with more Starline purchases. So I will see you in the next video. And yes, like I said, I like Zestiria. I've never hated it. Just even the battle system, it's not that I hate it. I like it. Obviously, I play Mikleo a lot. I fuse Sorie with him much more, even though might be enemies that are weak, but I still play with him as a lot. You know, I like I said, I really like it. Just the equipment and upgrading and Lord of the Land, and takes, I'll be like 50 years old by that time that finishes. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. For $100, it's not really that bad. It's not super expensive. So yeah, I'll see you with more purchases, videos. So bye you guys.